Greg, MP is a player first, but he's also an entertainer. Great for the league, even if it might rub some the wrong way. And here's Giannis from outside. Another miss by Giannis. The Pistons trail. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Takes the three. And MP with the basket on the assist by Lee. 23 points for B.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Giannis kicks to Lopez. Pass to DiVincenzo.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by MP. Cunningham looking it over. And they double up MP. Out left to the wing. Grant gets a wide open look. No good on the three.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Here's Connaughton. Ball's knocked loose.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Drains the three-pointer. And now a 4-point Piston lead.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
To the wing right side. Antetokounmpo against MP. To the middle. Giannis with it. Last game out, 36 points for him. And that one's good from Connaughton. Connaughton's got 5 now.
And this is a sign of Giannis and his growth. The floor awareness now looking outstanding.
MP outside. Shot clock at 6. Lopez with the steal. Allen outside. Lopez finds DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo. Detroit with the rebound. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdown. Way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. It's good.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate. You throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run.
At the end of the first quarter, with the score, your Pistons 30, the Bucks 6. It's your Pistons mascot.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Detroit. B out there with Lyons. Then it's Sadiq Bey. Then it's Josh Jackson. And it's Lee in at the 1 spot.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Allen with it. He's picked up by Lee. Cousins. And the 3 off target. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Drew Holiday to this Bucks team. Chris Middleton said he just knows how to play the game on and off the ball. How to move without it, how to set guys up. He makes the game easier for everybody. And has made them a lot better. Guys?
That's how you make us, David. Thank you with stories like that. That kid, Drew Holiday, he is a quality kid. Wonderful character, terrific player.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Miles a screen on Antetokounmpo. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle.
Buck substitution. Shooting
for the Pistons.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
MP against Antetokounmpo. And here's MP for three. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Here's Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Giannis with it. Now defended by MP. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Here's B. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Giannis. Nobody near Allen. No good. That would have tied it. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. You have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Giannis kicks to DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. Pass to Lopez. Clock at 6. Lopez sets a screen for DiVincenzo. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pistons leading by 5. Pass to B. And MP throws it down.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Lopez, a screen on
2
Green.
minutes remaining in the
Got a piece of it.
All the length of Kelly Olynyk helping to get that block.
MP outside. Nice ball movement by Detroit. No one near him. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
And stolen by MP. Here he goes. And MP throws it down.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Here's Allen. Rebounded by the Pistons. B's got 5 rebounds tonight. Puts up a 3. He can't hit that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game is the first and last of their homestand. The pass to DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. DiVincenzo's got 8 points.
And a quick release from Dante there just in time, so the defense had no shot at it.
Giannis against MP. Olynyk the pass to B. Here's Cunningham. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Off target from outside. Pistons leading by 8. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That's tipped. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's DiVincenzo. And it's MP with the rebound. B's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the basket is good. Grant's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the...
Pistons foul. Cade Cunningham. That's his 2nd personal foul. Team 4.
From the line.
There's such an infectiousness with Giannis in the way that he talks about basketball and his deep love and passion for the game. It's just such a joy to watch him as a player.
With the score, your Pistons 64, the Bucks 56.
Enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, B has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
They're almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. The wingmen, DiVincenzo and Middleton. Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. And it's Holiday in at the 1. The 3 from MP. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
What in the world? FD, pull it together!
Bucks trail by 6. On the wing, DiVincenzo. He's covered by Joseph. Inside, Holiday. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 4 assists in the game.
And that's something that seems to get overlooked with Giannis. How gifted a passer he is for a player of his size.
But the other thing, GA, that's awesome is that as he's going along here, you can see moments where the game is literally slowing down for him. So you take a guy who's won Most Valuable Player awards, and now the game's getting slower. Man, that's some dangerous stuff.
Off the left rim and out.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
It's good from long range.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Here's Holiday, and the rejection by MP. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Bucks trail by 9. Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. Down low. Here's DiVincenzo. And he gets it back. And he drops in the layup off the glass. DiVincenzo's got 10.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The feed to MP. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Jackson, he's checked in for Grant. And there's the bucket from MP. B's got 44.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. MP against Antetokounmpo. MP deciding where to go with it. To the inside. Stewart passes to B. Shoots over Portis. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Pass to Middleton. DiVincenzo against MP. DiVincenzo. And it's MP with the rebound. B's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Takes it inside.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Back to Holiday, down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
MP finds Stewart. And here's MP for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. B's got 53.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close. All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really, really like going at each other, don't they? MP outside. Stewart, a screen for MP. Good, he hits again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Making a change here. Dave's checked in. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Dan Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Now DiVincenzo, 10 points for him. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. In for the Bucks. Thanasis Antetokounmpo.
Pass to Cousins. Bucks passing it around. And the rejection by MP. Passes it to Bay. MP against Antetokounmpo. Here's B. And he hits it again.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, this building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Trey Lyles checked in for the Pistons. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Grayson Allen's checked in for Drew Holiday. Cousins with a screen on Joseph. Here's Allen. Good defense by MP.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Allen outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Joseph. Allen's shot is off.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
MP with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Sinks the three-pointer. Lyles got his second bucket of the night.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's the pass to Cousins. And it's denied. And he's able to get it back. And they pick up 2.
Well, the edge to Cousins rebounding, you're okay with it if it shows up in the way he goes about his business on the glass.
Joseph the pass to B. Over Cousins. MP, no good.
I tell you what, the defense defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
To the middle. DiVincenzo against Bay. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Cousins against MP. He takes it in. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That's foul number 2 for him. Cunningham is checked in for Jackson.
Coming onto the floor for your Pistons, Cade Cunningham.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 10. Cousins inside, covered by MP. And there's
that's his first foul. 13 foul.
Detroit on D. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Connects from 3-point range. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now this quarter. To the paint. And the dunk by MP.
He's leading everyone in points right now. His teammates keep feeding him the ball, and he keeps delivering.
Pass to Connaughton. And here is Cousins, covered by MP. Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 13.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it.
MP against Cousins. Here's B. And good! There's another. Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Detroit making a switch here. Grant's checked in. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. And Brook Lopez, such a great complimentary player, Greg, fits right in with this team.
And he gives you good scoring with great efficiency. Very low turnover numbers. Everything you want from a role player.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Substitution. Bucks call time. In for the Bucks. DeMarcus Cousins, Jordan.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. To the middle, here's Cousins. And the rejection by MP. Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. We've got Isaiah Stewart be out there with Bay. Then it's Josh Jackson. And it's Lee at the point. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Jackson passes to B. With the second effort. And another one falls. Amazing.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Cousins, no one around him. That doesn't go either for Cousins.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Here's B. And the call will be against George Hill. And it's his first foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Outside Jackson, 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Good! Another from 3. He buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Hill against Lee. To the wing on the left. Cousins finds Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Slow down, ref. Let them
Inside and
play.
outside, to have that kind of vision, wow, what a complete center.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pistons.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever.
The loudest and the see it, fans. Get these teams. Let's see it, fans. How crazy can you get?
On defense, the Bucks.
Look who's coming onto the court.
MP outside.
For your Pistons.
For Milwaukee, they've gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Here's Hill. Softly drops in the floater.
Now George Hill making me get out a box of tissues. Sweet teardrop there.
Here's B. And the dunk by MP.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
To the inside, Portis. And the rejection by MP. Milwaukee with the rebound. Allen outside. Pass to Nora. And a wide open look for Portis. No good from outside. The Pistons have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Portis against MP. And MP throws it down.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water. My man is going for the jugular.
Team second.
Milwaukee with the ball. Cousins finds Portis. He blocks it again. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Like to see George Hill distribute to his teammates a heads-up play there.
And here's MP for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And Cousins kicks to Hill. 5 on the clock. Here's Nora. And too long on the shot.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
MP outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
That's power from DeMarcus Cousins.
And here's MP for 3. Good. He hits it in.
He's scoring at an insane level here, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
Yeah, he's on a mission, closing in on 3rd place all-time in scoring.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Allen outside. The dish to Cousins. Off target from 3-point range.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Bucks shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. And the
substitution on the court.
Middleton against Bay. Here's Giannis.
And more the confidence of Giannis to be one of those go-to scorers. We're seeing those signs.
Passes it to Bay. MP outside. For the three. Lopez grabs the board. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 6 assists in the game. B the pass to Lee. Antetokounmpo against MP. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question, and I think there's a combination of competence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
And there's the drive. The rebound by the Bucks. Lopez has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Connaughton. The Bucks working the ball around. Lopez with the bucket.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The pass to Bay. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
The halftime break was good for him, allowing us.
That'll be a Pistons timeout.
He's checked in for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo comes in for Antetokounmpo. The drive by MP. And that one good.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Over MP. Antetokounmpo, no good. The Pistons shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. B. And foul on the shot he'll shoot. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And, well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college.
And again for 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for 2nd for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. Right wing, Bay finds MP. Into the lane, connects again.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for 2nd place for points. What an unbelievable night. And then Cousins with the dunk.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Miles with the screen. There's the lob to the hoop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pistons.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for B.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
And Cousins kicks to Holiday. Inside. Antetokounmpo, no good. MP against Antetokounmpo. Here's B. The shot's good.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them.
And another one.
And that score puts him even. A night I never thought we'd see.
He's now tied point for point with the record. One more score. He'll be all alone at the top of the record books. GA, a moment nobody thought they'd ever see.
And people have talked about records that could never be matched. Wilt's 100 was at the top of those lists. But the unbelievable has happened here tonight as he has tied that unbreakable record.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. It was
Your Pistons, 145, the Bucks.
Frank?
All right, now, has the coaching staff given you the green light to gamble for steals, or is that something you decide for yourself during the flow of a game?
Look, we have a game plan going in. Candace, you up?
Great performance tonight, MP. You know, I'm wondering, how do you evaluate yourself statistically when it comes to offense? You know, in my line of work, stats are critically important, as you know, but players don't always use them the same way journalists do. So I'd like to get your take on that.
You know, that's a great question, Candace. What's up? It's huge, man. You know, it's like your first #1 hit as an artist. All right, I'm good. Thank you.